Oh man, it's been fun, man. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Doing something that I hope to do for the years to come. So every step of the way, I've just been enjoying the process.
How did you do today?
I did pretty good. My shuttle was where I wanted it to be. My L drill slipped a couple times, but I think I had a really good time with that. And my drills, I was pretty clean, and my bench, I did really good. So everything that what I kind of want to show, to the scouts and everybody, was pretty much what I wanted to do.
Which events all did you do?
Here I did the pro agility, the L, the bench, and then I did my DB drills.
What are teams telling you right now? And how many teams have you been in touch with?
I've been in touch with quite a few teams. Just asking me, just testing my football IQ. A lot of teams, some teams are, kind of going towards that quarter system. So that's kind of like the intriguing part that, I've had the opportunity to play that pretty much here. So I know, me, going to the next level, if a team does run a quarter system, I'll be pretty comfortable playing that. So that's pretty much where, what the conversation has been. Just, asking me, what I've played, if I can play high safety, if I can play strong, if I can play in the box, if I can go down to the slot. So that's pretty much what the conversation has been with quite a few teams.
What was the combine experience like?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. Luckily I had the opportunity to go down to the Senior Bowl and had the opportunity to be down in Mobile for a week and kind of go through the meeting process and just going through what a week long regime of things how that would be. So the combine was actually like I don't want to say it was a cakewalk, but it was definitely it gave me a little bit of leeway of just understanding how my week was going to go. So it was definitely fun. I got to meet a lot of guys who I've had the opportunity to watch on Saturdays and just had a great conversation with people at the combine, and then also the chance to compete and just show my talents on that Friday. So it was definitely a great experience.
When you have different teams asking you about different positions you could play, so the answer always yes, that you could play that? When you're talking to a future employer, you always want to say,
Especially, being here, I think I've had a great opportunity to do a range of things, here in our defense. I've had to go in the deep middle, I've had to come down in the box, so, even if a team does ask, of course, I would say yes, I can do everything you need me to do.
Have you gotten a sense of what your best case scenario might be come draft day, what you're kind of looking at right now?
It's really up in there. You really never know.
Number one overall, or
No, I know I'm not going number one overall. But it's wherever I land. Wherever team sees me fit, if they really need me, I think a team will pick me up at a good spot. But I think I'll land in a pretty decent range.
What were some of kind of the more interesting, bizarre questions that NFL teams asked you?
What's so crazy? I didn't really get no bizarre questions for them. I didn't really get any bizarre questions. I know some guys had to shoot free throws in like a toy hoop. Some guys had to do some stuff like that. Some guys asked some crazy questions that I heard, but I didn't really get any bizarre questions. No.
How does the training differ post-combine when you get feedback from teams versus leading up to the combine?
What you mean? Okay, yeah. Beforehand, it's really different because you're really just training for the particular drills. You're not really, doing like a full. You're not really training for like football things. You know what I mean? So like you're really just training for the bench. You're training to run a 40. You're training to do the 5-10-5. You're training to do the L drill just to get the best times that you can, because those are going to be the things that teams are looking for. So it's really just kind of just doing things to perfect those little things. So now it's kind of my training going forward, kind of be mostly going towards football, getting in shape, because there's no telling where I'm gonna be at when it come a couple months from now. But after the combine, it's pretty much just training for everything that I didn't do there. So just focusing on my DB work, my footwork, focusing on the 5-10-5, focusing on the L, and just focusing on benching here. So that's kind of what I was going for. My whole focus, going to the combine was really just my 40 and my DB drills.
How nice was it to be back in kind of your comfort area?
Instead
of being a kind of fish out of water in Indianapolis.
Yeah, no, it felt good, man. Just being able to go back on that turf, one last time, and just show what I've been doing for the past couple of years. It's definitely been fun. It's definitely a little bit more relaxed, a little calm, more of a calm environment. So definitely felt good being out there.
Where have you been training?
Down in Tampa, House of Athlete. Yeah.
I'm sure you missed the winter.
No, no, I was definitely loving it out there in Florida. I can't lie to you.
Talking about the mini hoops and shooting, I saw you and Kimmy checked.
I don't want to talk about it. I need a rematch. I already told you. Yeah, I need a rematch. Man, it was I swear they had like a light going on beforehand. It just kind of I'm just playing. No, I need to run that back.